This is Cody Nieto with Advancing Athletes Foundation, giving you a little bit of demonstration on the rules. There's been some questions about the pinning situation. What is a pin? What constitutes as a pin, and what's the count? So unlike collegiate high school wrestling, a pin will not be a 1 count. It will be a 3 count. Okay, so if you are in control and you're on top and you're pinning your opponent, whether it be from a side control or whatever the case may be, if you are on top and you have control, the count will be 1, 2, 3. If you get to a 1 count before your opponent clears the shoulders, it will be no advantage awarded. If you get to a 2 count, okay, and your opponent raises his shoulder and doesn't get to 3, you will get an advantage point, 1 advantage point for getting to a 2 count. If you get to a 3 count, obviously the match is over to the guy's pin. So there's a couple if you've never seen a pin before, all it simply means is that the bottom person's shoulders, come on up, the bottom person's shoulders are against the ground. The bottom person's shoulders are touching the mat. Both of them are touching at the same time. So I would say fall. 1, 2, 3. Match is over. Mainly because this guy did not do anything. He gave up. Okay, so the whole point of the rule set is constant action. So I'm going to say fall. When I see the shoulders, I see Jerry's got top position. Okay, I'm going to get to 2. This man, it does not matter which shoulder he clears. He has to clear 1. So I'm going to say 1, 2. He clears the shoulder. The count stops. 1 advantage to the guy on top. Okay, 1 advantage to the guy on top. From here, he either has to get out, but if he rolls directly straight back to his back and he gets controlled again, okay, 1, 2, he has to move, okay? If his shoulders are on the mat and stopped, that's when the pin will happen. That's when the count will happen. It will not be as soon as both shoulders hit. Both shoulders hit and have to set for a second. The ref will count fall. 1, 2, and then wherever he decides to get out, he will get out, okay? He will stop the count. Couple other questions where if I'm caught in an arm bar and I have the man stacked, okay? You see Justin's shoulders are pinned against the ground here, okay? But knowing submission grappling, Justin here kind of has more control because he has a submission locked in. What keeps the arm bar an arm bar is the fact that Jerry's shoulder here, the top man's elbow come around here, is hidden. Okay, so that means Justin has control. Even though he is on his shoulders, this is not a pin. The moment Jerry clears his elbow out, now fall, because if this guy doesn't move and he keeps fighting for the armbar, there's no danger here. Fall. 1, 2, this man has to do something. 3, okay, he has to come off of his shoulders and show an escape, show effort, show an attack, show something, show that he's not dead, okay? In guard, let's say, for instance, the guy on bottom has his head. He sits back. Even though this man tripods up, his shoulders are touching the mat, there's still no pin for 2 reasons. 1, because Jerry's head is underneath. Justin has control. A submission is imminent if Jerry does not do something. Okay? If Jerry pops his head out, boom, and Justin's shoulders are still on the mat, there is still no pinfall because there will not be a pinfall ever happen in guard. Okay, I'm going to add, if you've ever get pinned from guard, hang up your grappling shorts because that's a bad day. It's a bad time. So, guys, if there's any other questions that you guys have, be sure to message the page later on.